In this video, we're going to take a look at how to edit a element or a template that gets populated by the incoming data. Here I have two examples of templates that can be modified. First of all, let's look at the drill chart. And if I go to Edit Template, that's a right-click Edit Template, you can see that this drill chart is populated by these incoming fields. If I go to Format Cells, I can choose the fields that are being used in any of these locations. In addition, when I'm clicking into a table like this, I get the Table Template ribbon. So if I need to add a row or a column, I can split cells, merge cells, and pretty much modify this table any way that I want to. When I'm done with that, what I'll usually do is I'll go ahead and execute the template and make sure it looks how I want it to look. And if that's the case, I want to save this to the gallery so that it can be reused. So I'm going to take it back to the template stage. And now I'm going to right-click on it and save to gallery. And as you know, your gallery has placeholders for all your various types of elements. So I'm going to go into Templates, Drill Chart, select a header there, give this a name, and then go ahead and save it. And now that drill chart will be available in our gallery, and it'll be available to all other users if that gallery's out on a network site. The same idea works with the layer stackup, another template. If I go to Edit Template, I can modify the graphics here by pushing in and going into Edit. But I can also choose fields this way. So I'm going to go Edit Layer Stackup Template, and then I'm going to go over to this field here and right click and choose Format. I'm going to look at the data fields here that are being used, and if I need to modify these, I can. So you can see the things that it's putting in to this particular table once it's executed. The layer, word layer, gets populated, then the layer number, the layer type, the layer thickness, and I believe layer copper weight. Let's just say I don't want copper weight, I just want to go with the copper thickness. I can, so I'll just remove this one. And let's just say I want a specific set of units for my layer thickness. So I may be doing the rest of my drawing in, let's say, millimeters, but I want this to be inches. I can set it here, or mils, I can set it right here. I can also do things like set the precision, how many decimal places, and I can suppress zeros, either leading or trailing zeros. Once I'm happy with any changes that I've made, again, I'm going to execute the template. And if it's the way I want it for the future, I can go ahead and save that template. We will, first of all, Edit Template and Save to Gallery. Another thing I can do is format the template itself and maybe add some dimensions to it, and then I can choose how I want those, and if I want tolerancing or include solder mask, all of that information. And then again, test it. If it's the way you want it, go back to the template stage, save to the gallery. And as before, there is a placeholder for layer stackups as well. And we do distinguish between what we call a layer stackup and a via stackup. So that's the one that would show you any partial drills in there. So again, you could modify whichever one you want, but once you're happy with it, save it off to the gallery. And then when data is imported, these templates will be executed. This can even extend to a view. If I format the view and I decide that I always wanted it 2:1, for instance, I could save it that way and then make that my default. If you go over into your palettes here, you're going to see there's a default chosen for each of these. Okay, so you can have a default, or you could choose the one that you want to use each time. But let's just take a look at the layer stack up. And as you can see, there's multiple layer stack ups in here. And again, I can make one of those the default. That would be the one that gets populated if I drag and drop it. Or I can put these on my startup files, which is more commonly done, so that just open up my startup file, import my data, and my templates or elements automatically execute the way I want them. So that's how you can modify and edit templates, specifically the drill chart and layer stack up, but this works for all of the templates, parts list, variant list, all the standard elements, anything that you can modify or anything that gets auto-populated, you can modify it and then save it to your gallery to be reused.